Guys, this just keeps getting crazier. This keeps getting crazier. And um this has to do with the video that I made yesterday, or the live with the Trump rally thing. This is just absolutely insane, okay? Like I'm going to be connecting myself to this is what's going to happen. I'm going to connect myself to these two guys in the Bible. And you know, you can like just listen to it, and then if you don't agree with me, let me know. So we'll figure it out. As you can see here, Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy, both of their names equal 133. Revelation 13:3. That's what my video was about. I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed. And sorry, it's late, I'm tired. All the world wondered after the beast. Okay, so from his death to his death is 5,145 weeks. And now, when you just bear with me, when you convert that into this date, 5145. So from 5145 to my birth is 16,960 days. And the verse, Revelation 13:3, is 16,960. What in the world is going on? This explains this explains why I am finding the things that I'm finding regarding myself, and like crazy connections. Like, I feel bad if people are missing out on this stuff, because I know that I know my work gets overlooked. Like, and that's fine. Like, it's meant to be like that for whatever reason. Like, to be honest, I feel like it's actually pushed me a lot. Like, I feel like the kind of connections I'm making, like with these connections, and that I've been able to make with what just happened with Trump, I don't know if I would have had the motivation to if I would have had all the recognition that I think this work really deserves. But it's and that's kind of why I feel like it's not happening, because it's supposed to. And or else this kind of stuff probably would not get revealed. And it needs to. So, okay, like, are you guys understanding what I just showed you? I just connected myself to the two most famous men in history for the same. They're famous for like the same reason. So when you, from the amount of time from their deaths perfectly in weeks, and when you take 5145, convert that to the date 5145, to my birth is 16,960 days. And as I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all the world wondered after the beast, equals 16,960. So there is absolutely no way that that claim that I made, that I'm connecting to these guys, that's far-fetched. Because if that doesn't mean anything, then I don't know. That's one of the strongest connections I've seen, just with my own birth. Like, Now check this out. I'm gonna add it now. Now this is gonna connect to everything that just happened yesterday. So look, the shooter's name and this, I'm not gonna say it, equals 1696. Like, are you freaking kidding me? So now I connected not just myself to these guys and the Bible, but now all that to this. And like I just respectfully, if that's not valid, like I would gladly like to know how. Like, this has been so hard, dude. Oh my god. Like, I don't know why this is all happening. Actually, I'm starting to I think I'm starting to understand why. And I can't say. So I'm not gonna. Okay, so he was the 16th president. He was the 35th president. So I know I got a little fancy with this, but I was curious, So you put the numbers together, 16 and 35, and then 1635. So if you go from 1635 to okay. So I wanted to give Cody a shout out for this because of the lunation 1256, and this equals 1256, and he brought this to my attention like before this time even happened. So it was like obviously a very great call. So yeah, from 1635 to the start of lunation 1256, it's exactly 4,670 weeks, and that verse equals 467 in Chaldean, the same Revelation 13:3 about the deadly head wound. Like, just spot on, And now check this out. So my birth to that same date, the start of lunation 1256, is 393 months exactly. Like how this equals 393. Like I don't know what to do. Like, I don't know. I'm doing all that I know what to do is just make this video and share it. And I don't know. I'm not gonna hold back. Like, I'm not gonna hold back. I'm gonna risk, like, people not, cause I know that people are not interested in this stuff because it's so, like, I don't know, it seems so self-centered of me. But like, this is the best way that I know how for me to share truth, real truth that I know that these people are not in charge of. Like, so I'm decoding, like, this is truth to me because I know that they're not in charge of any of this. I know this is God. And I can't prove that with anything outside of myself because, if they're just setting those things up, like, in place like that, then I would just be decoding just what they're, like, what they're putting in place just for, whatever, like, just to make things line up. But this, like, they do not have control over this. Guarantee. Unless they were really just, like, this date right here is just so important and they were, like, planning things around that. But that just seems so hard for me to believe. This just adds more fuel to the fire, I guess. So, this is the amount of days as he was when he died. So, looking at this as the date 16,978, so 16th of September 78, to my birth is 13 years and 3 weeks. Like after that whole video that I made yesterday, and now all this, like how am I supposed, like how look how perfect this is. Just look at how perfect this is. Just like feast your eyes on it. Oh man. And I'm not afraid to like be in awe of this, because I didn't put this together. I didn't do this. I'm finding it, but I'm not the one who designed all this. So I'm just in awe by God's work. This is God's work. This is God's work. So again, just, from his birth to his death, 16,978 days from the date 16th of September 78 to my birth, 13 years 3 weeks, Revelation 13:3. Just, I don't know, this might be one of my favorite things, because it's actually not that complicated at all. This is pretty simple, and the output is just so precise and spot on, and it's like I like this one a lot. And this is actually gonna be a short one, so this is the last slide. So I actually turned, if you guys remember that 1696, this, the shooter, and then this. So I actually turned exactly 1696 weeks on the eclipse, the very, very highly anticipated historic eclipse. Okay. And you would have had to see my video from yesterday to know how significant her death was to what happened to Trump. Like, I proved it in the video. So if you haven't seen it, then hopefully you can watch it after. But from the day I turned 1696 weeks to her death is 13 weeks and 3 days. Again, for Revelation 13:3. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh yeah. And okay, so this was just proof to me that, like, this was all just, yeah, I don't want to sound narcissistic. I'm just gonna read what I got. So the day that I turned 1696 weeks, that was the finals of March Madness. So it was just perfect, just absolutely perfect. And that's it. That's all I have. And yeah, like I said, I didn't put this together. God did. And hopefully you guys can understand where I'm coming from with this right here. Oh my god. Hopefully you guys can, hopefully my bewilderment and my the way that I respond to all this, hopefully that's justified by the information itself. And I just really think that this explains why I'm finding what I'm finding. And yesterday in the video, proving that this verse is alive and it's dictating what's happening right now. you know, amongst other things that have to do with what happened with Trump and what's going on, um, this is 100% one of them. And I and I showed how I it's without a doubt. It's without a doubt. I'm not I'm not even like slightly I'm not even like slightly doubtful. I'm like, I know for sure. I know for sure. And I just I love decoding things to the Bible. Like I just love it because I know that the Bible is it really is a living word of God. I understand what that means now. I it's not just like a cliche thing like, oh, it's it brings peace and joy. Like, yeah, I know it does, but no, it's literally like it's creating the reality in front of us, like the physical manifestation. Um, and like I said, I think I really am starting to understand like what's going on, like the past few days, and with what I've found with this whole thing with Trump and all this stuff and everything that's been happening to me. I think it's taught me a lesson that I believe is part of the it's part of the journey that we're like we're supposed to reach. And I don't think I was really like there until, well, I don't think I'm fully there yet, but it's just like a new understanding of this that I like I think it's just like a secret. It's a secret. I understand now what the vow of silence means now. Like I'm pretty sure I have an idea of what that truly means. And if you're out there and if you're one of them or whatever, hopefully you are hearing this and you're like, yeah, he's getting it. And then the fact the fact that I can't talk about it is that's the whole point, you know. And I think that's also why I haven't been really getting the answers that I've been like begging for with all these things, because there's only one place to find them. And I've been um looking for them elsewhere than where I know they are. So well, that's that. Till the next one. Thanks for watching. And yeah, please do watch the I never really ask people to watch, but the video yesterday was just so important. So I would just say I recommend watching it just for the sake of watching this one, because it's like it branches off of it and it's just wow. I haven't even I feel like I still haven't even scratched the surface of everything I really want to share regarding what happened with Trump and since the death of Shelley Duvall. Yeah, I hope hopefully I get as much of it done as possible, but I don't know how that's gonna be possible. There's just so much. Yeah, I've barely scratched the surface, so Okay, I'm done ranting. Thank you for watching. Bye.